Hey y'all, I'm going to take you through a quick, easy turtle drawing. I'm going to start with a pencil, and then I've got two different size Sharpies just because I like the two different sizes. So to begin with, we're just going to start with the shape, and we're going to do the turtle's big shell. Now we are doing an easy version today. Tomorrow I'm going to take you through a little bit harder version of a turtle, but this is just a really easy one. So you see that we've got, this is sort of a straight line, a little bit of a curve, and we've got a big old curve on top for the shell. Then we're going to do the head. It's going to start right here. It's going to be a curved line that comes down and ends right down there. So we're going to have a little bitty tail just with a curved line. Then for these feet, they're just going to be shape. So I'm going to start here, kind of come over and back. Notice that I don't have harsh corners on those. I want these to just be, excuse me, kind of soft. These are just a very cartoon style, okay? Nothing super fancy. All right, so we've got that on there. Then you can do either squares or dots back here, whatever you want to do. We just love polka dots here at Pizzazz, so if, you can do polka dots, but we've done the squares before too, and those look good. And then for that face, we're just going to do a very simple oval, and we're going to put the circles down at the bottom. We're kind of putting it not to the right, we're putting it back towards the left, like it's looking over its shoulder just a little bit. And then a little bit smile with whoop, whoop, right there. Okay, so very simple drawing. Now I'm going to take the thick Sharpie first and really kind of trace this all out. We are doing these videos, one, just for fun, but also if you've got a little artist at home and you're not sure if they are interested in art lessons, you think they might be, but you're not sure, these are great just to pop these videos in and let them give it a try. Let them take it step by step. See if they like following, you know, some instructions on how to draw things. See if they then take the instructions they're given and then, you know, and add more to it. Open up their creativity. Just kind of watch. We've got lots of these videos for all different ages that you can kind of search on our Facebook page. So these are a great little starter place to see if your kids really are going to like art or not. So get a little trial run. All right, I'm gonna add some of these. I've swapped to my smaller Sharpie to do the face and just to do the little stuff here. And then I'm trying to think, do I want to do any background stuff? Maybe. I might just paint it on. All right, so I'm gonna stop right there, and then I'm going to start painting. And of course, where in the world? Here's my paintbrush. All right, so I have got some pan watercolor and some liquid watercolor. I'm going to start with the pan watercolor in just one of the greens, any of the greens. So the reason that I like that big fat marker, especially with doing this with younger kids, is that they don't have to be so careful when they get to the edge. They don't have to, if it's a thin line, they get really kind of nervous that they're going to get outside of the line. But if you use one of these sharp, one of these big king size Sharpies, they have a little bit more freedom and aren't quite as scared when they get over there close to the edge. So you see, this is all, I'm not going to really go into any technique a whole lot today. Tomorrow we will be doing a turtle that is a lot more difficult. This one's kind of cartoon style. It's not going to be cartoon style tomorrow, and it's going to have several different watercolor techniques. This is just really a line drawing lesson, and just like I said, something you can let your kiddos have fun with at home. And you can paint the background, you can leave it plain. If you want more of these little lessons like this, if you go to pizzazzonline.com, we have a little class. It's totally free. It's just called Summer Sketches or something like that. It's just like quick little drawings that are fun summery things, like a whale and a mermaid and different things like that. So if you have a kiddo that loves doing just kind of these drawings, and they don't have to do it on watercolor paper, they could do it with markers or with colored pencils or whatever, head to pizzazzonline.com. It's PZAZZONLINE.com and just get one of those free little summer sketch things. Now I'm going to go over here to the liquid watercolor. The liquid watercolor is a lot brighter. Do y'all see that? I would probably use all liquid watercolor if I had it in stock. I just grabbed what we have right now. We have not restocked everything, but I love liquid watercolor. Now, do you see, that was a mistake, and that's my fault. You're really not supposed to let the wet touch the wet because it bleeds together like that. When we do this in class, we just talk about, okay, we did it, now we're going to make a beautiful oops, okay? So now we're going to have a tie-dyed turtle, and we're going to do it somewhere else just to make it look like we meant to. So here I'm going to put some more yellow in some places. And then I'll grab my pink, and this time I will intentionally touch it. Just for my beautiful oops. Now, if you've got a kiddo that totally freaks out when they make mistakes, this is what we love to work with them on. If you have never read the book Beautiful Oops, grab it, okay? So we start every year, we start out with the book called Beautiful Oops because it talks all about this. It talks about making mistakes and how artists are always going to make mistakes, and then how you can get creative on how to fix it. And once kids' mind is open to, oh my gosh, it's okay to make mistakes, once they start thinking that, it's really kind of fun to see them intentionally be like, look, I made a beautiful oops, I made a beautiful oops. And they go from kids that were so super scared about, you know, doing something wrong to kids who are problem solvers and thinking outside the box and or have courage to try new things. So it's really kind of cool. So anyway, there's my beautiful oops. I might need a little bit more right down here. But anyway, this is this. I'm going to probably just do a little bit more of the tie-dye background, and then we'll be done. So like I said, if you've got a little one that wants to follow along with this, grab some paper, let them draw. Head to Pizzazz Online if you want more of these videos in our summer sketch series. And if you think they want to sign up for art, we start in September, and you can sign up online at pizzazzart.com. All right, see y'all.